Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of February the 10th through the 16th. I am going to be pulling one card for each day, and we are going to pay attention to the card and also to any psychic hits that come up as I'm looking at those cards to see the theme for the week. If you would like to support my channel, please put a thumbs up on this video, share it out to the world, or just to somebody you think may benefit from it. And there is, if you want to support financially, there is a Buy Me a Coffee link down below in the description. For those of you who would like to get a private reading with me, a private Reiki session, a private mentoring session, all of that information is listed on my website. You can check that out at the address on the screen of the camera. Gosh, did you guys see that thing float by? Ooh, we have orbs. We have orbs. All right. Capricorns, let's take a peek at Monday. Monday. First of all, we have the Five of Challenges showing up in reverse. Five of Challenges in reverse on Monday is just telling me that there is something that you are coming to terms of acceptance on. Okay, so this could be a contract that's been being negotiated back and forth to where you're finally getting to a point where there's something that can be accepted here. This also can be, I've seen this many times, be the idea of, there's a situation that I just can't change, and just coming to the point of accepting that that situation is not going to be changed. And so once we get to that point of acceptance, then we can make a more educated decision about what we want to do with this situation moving forward once we realize that we can't actually change it. All right, so either way could be playing out. I think some of you do have a contract that's coming into terms of acceptance. For others of you, this is more about a personal some type of personal relationship or some other situation where something just can't be changed. Now, we are looking at Tuesday. So we have the Council of Animals coming up on Tuesday. This just tells me that you have some kind of opportunity that is coming up from the past. You're thinking over very well whether you want to put your energy and effort back into that or not. Look at all the spectators you have waiting with bated breath to see what you will say. You're going to say yes with this card coming in right side up, but don't say yes just because I said you will. Put the thought into it. Next, we're looking at Wednesday. We have the Three of Spells showing up here. This just means that you're planning something for the future. Could possibly be a trip, but does not have to be. Boop-a-da-doo-doo-doo. Thursday, we have the Weaver of Boons coming up in reverse. Weaver of Boons in reverse is telling me that on Thursday, Capricorns, there's somebody that you've been generous to, whether you've been generous with financial resources, other tangible things, or maybe you've been generous to them with your energy or your efforts about something, and you're starting to realize that your generosity is not really helping them get a leg up. In fact, it's actually helping them become more dependent on you, so you're enabling them without ever intending to. So what we see on Thursday with that Weaver of Boons coming up in reverse, now you're cutting off that generosity. You're done with giving somebody generosity if it's only making the situation worse instead of better. You were hoping to help them, not cripple them. All right, next we're looking at Friday. Here we have the Two of Challenges showing up in reverse. There's something going on Friday you're having a hard time making your mind up about. And it's interesting because the way this particular deck has it, you're looking in the mirror. This basically says, I'm trying to be really self-aware, but on the other hand, I'm trying to take other people into consideration as well. And I think that's where the confusion comes from, is the idea of you know what you need, but you also know how you think other people are going to react. And so that's making it really hard for you to decide which side of the fence you want to come down on. Now let's look at Saturday. Six of Challenges coming up in reverse. This just tells me that you're making some kind of lifestyle change. And we generally make a lifestyle change so that we can have a better quality of life right now, or we can live longer, or at least potentially live longer. And so it is, this isn't something that you're just doing for a couple of days and you're letting it go. You're actually making a lifestyle change here when this comes up on Saturday. What do we have for Sunday? Seeker of visions. This just says that you're doing something to replenish yourself, to revitalize and replenish yourself. And you may even be doing something along with someone else for mutual revitalization and replenishment. This could be something even romantic or sweet if that happens to be your situation. Does not have to be. Does not have to be. But either way, I think you're going to feel like, you're doing something a little bit luxurious, a little bit nourishing, is what I'm going to say there. What do we want to look at? What do we want to look at here? Let's look at this indecision. Let's see what that indecision has to do with on Friday. Let's see about that. What does this have to do with for Capricorn on Friday? And this is going to be really general. We're not going to get super specific because it's not a personal reading. I would like it to apply to as many people as possible. Ooh, look at that. Well, I think you're really indecisive about whether you want to visit a female family member or not, or a female friend of the family. Okay, we've got the woman coming up in the center here. With the tarot, the court cards don't necessarily mean the gender that you see. With the Lenormand, it is more specific. This is a female. Okay, they identify as a female. All right, with the house, this talks about somebody who's family or tribe. And the bouquet talks about a visit, possibly a gift, but I feel like for most of you, this is more about a visit. You're trying to decide if you want to visit somebody who is a family member or a close friend of the family, one or the other. So that's what we have for the week. Capricorns, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If I don't see some of you here for readings between now and then I will see the rest of you here on the next video. Peace out.